Hello, welcome to the Blue Shack. My name's Joe. Today I'm going to be working on ring number T200029. It's going to be made with grade 2 titanium, which I already have chucked up here. I'm going to be making this ring size 7.5 in an ultralight style. The first thing I need to do is clean up the face. It's pretty ragged looking from where I parted off the last ring. Time to get started. Normally I start off by boring out the inside of the ring to get the right size. I'm going to go a little bit out of order on this one. I'm going to work on the outside of the ring first because I want the wall thickness to be fairly robust when I use the knurler on it. And then after I do that, then I'll carve out the inside to size. I now have the outside carved down to about the width that I want the outer diameter. And next I'm going to put on a knurler and just use one wheel or roller of the knurler to create some diagonal lines. The style of this ring is the Lariat. Unfortunately, my knurler won't reach as deep as I thought, so I'm going to have to change up again. I'm going to go ahead and carve out the inside of the ring, bore it out to the right size, and then I'll knurl it once I get it on a mandrel. I now have the inside and the outside of the ring to the dimensions I want. It's sitting at size 7.5. The next thing I need to do is give this inside edge just a little bit of a bevel, and then I'm going to file, sand, and polish the inside of the ring, get it all prepped and ready to go before I part it off. Now that the inside of the ring's nice and shiny, it's time for the fun part, and that is to part this ring off and make it a ring. And there it is. Now that we've got a ring of the basic dimensions, it's time to remove this big old chuck, put on a ring mandrel, mount this ring on a mandrel, and continue on. For what it's worth, never ever ever do what I just did, and I left the chuck key in the chuck while I stepped away from it. I almost never do that. It's very, very dangerous. that center on there. Now I can apply pressure like this and it won't move as much. It still will ever so slightly. Okay, here it goes. Well, I got those knurls just a little bit deeper than I intended, but once I get it sanded and polished and everything, I think it'll have a good effect. Before I go any further, what I need to do is remove the burr from this side of the ring and just bevel the inside just a little bit. Alright, the ring's coming to shape. Well, just about got it to shape. Next up is some filing, sanding, polishing on this side, and then I'll flip the ring over. Do the same on the other side. Well, that's one side done. Now to flip the ring over and finish up the other side. It's all sanded and polished and looking pretty. I just need to take it off the mandrel. I want to check the size again. It may have got squashed a little bit through the knurling process. And then after I make sure it's size 7.5 still, I'm going to polish the inside. 17.7 right on the nose. It is size 7.5, so now I just need to polish the inside. Ring number T200029 from the Blue Shack. I think it came out pretty good. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see y'all later.